Hi, in this video I'm going to explain how to typeset within the Mathematica. So here is a welcome screen, and if you click on that you will have documentation. So documentation looks like this, and I'll find the item that says Documents and Presentation, and there's a mathematical typesetting. So this is the top of the that page. If you scroll down, there's a part about keyboard input, and that's what I'm mainly going to explain. So this is the first part I'd like to explain. Hope you can see control space and control parentheses, control close parentheses. So here's the empty open notebook, Alt 7, so enter as a mode. So for example, my name, typesetting. So that's usual word processor thing, and go to enter next line. I'm going to type some mathematics in here. So control parentheses like that. Begins math mode. So I'm going to write down function. You can see it types in a slightly different mode in this little darker background as well. So things like that. The first thing I'm going to explain is a subscript and a superscript. So I'm going to write a subscript with a shift underscore. That's usually how we do that in the LaTeX. But if you do instead of shift, if you do control underscore, and that goes to the subscript. So it's going to be a 1, and if you do control space, it kind of gets out of the subscript mode and going back to the usual mode, and space on plus, and a subscript 2, and x, forgot to escape that mode, and x raised to the second power. Instead of doing hat like this, and we're going to do control that number, which is number pad 6, then it's going to be the superscript, and control space, and you get out of that mode again. Things like this. If the math mode is over, then you can do control parentheses to close that, and then you go back to usual text mode. So that's pretty neat typesetting for the mathematics. You can see it right away, and works pretty nicely. So that explains this part. Control space and control open parentheses and close parentheses, that starts and end. That's a useful thing. Also here I explain control hat symbol and control underscore. Let me show you control slash and control 2. That's for the fraction and radical. So here I'm about to show how to type on the fraction expression. So let's compute the slope of 2 points where these are given by a, b, c, d, or something like that. Then we start control parentheses. So the m usually stands for slope. Now here is going to be the fraction, so you put control slash, then it gives you this 2 space, numerator and denominator. So I can do a minus b and use arrow key, go down there, and c minus d and something like that. So and use arrow key or control space, we'll see what happens. It actually does that. So control close parentheses escapes the math mode. Then you can type usual text mode. So that's about typing in fractions. Here, if you want to type a radical symbol like square root, you can do control 2. Right back, so I'm going to show you how to do the distance formula that involves square root. So control open parentheses, so d is equal to, so this is going to be the big square root symbol, so that's going to be control 2. Then you have that in there. So we write a minus b squared, so it's a control 2, and control space gets out of there, and plus c minus d, control 2, and it gets out of there 2 times. Then it's outside the square root mode, and close parentheses will do that thing. So this is one of the difficult thing in the typesetting, fractions and square root and things like that, subscript and superscript. It's quite convenient, so it's a useful tool in Mathematica, can be used to typeset mathematics. So if you want to embed some of the explanation in your Mathematica, that helps me to see. And if you'd like to use this thing, that looks much better, of course. Thank you.